Hi, my name is Iván Alvarado. In this moment, I am going to talk about 4 strategies to summarize information. Okay? First, we have first strategy, SAAC strategy. Okay? This strategy is mainly used by students who are about to begin the process of learning how to write a summary because it allows them to know specific details of the article, text, or story they are going to summarize. Vivanco 2021. Okay? The features are first, it focuses on eliminating redundant elements. Second, focus on the most important aspects of the issue. And finally, captures keywords and phrases. Okay, then we have an example of how to apply this SAAC strategy. Okay, in the left side, we have the original source, and the right side, we have the summarized version. Okay, to summarize this original source, we have an acronym. In this case, an acronym for the word SAAC. Okay, in this case, the first letter S means state, or name or title of the article, book, or story. Okay, then the second letter of the word means assigned. That means author's name. Then the third letter of the word means action. That means what the author is doing. And the letter C of the word, that means complete. In this case, is the sentence or summary with keywords and important details. Okay, this is a way to summarize text, story, or any source applying the SAAC strategy. Okay, then we have another strategy to summarize information. In this case, 5W1H strategy. Okay, this strategy can be used for students at different levels who need to summarize information and not necessarily in academic context. Okay, its features are first, it focuses on the use of 6 questions. And the second feature is it is used in different contexts. And finally, this method is considered simple, systematic, versatile, and comprehensive. Okay, then we have an example of how to apply 5W1H strategy. Okay, in the left side, we have the original source. Okay, the original source is related with a famous fable, Child the Hare and the Tortoise. Okay, in this case, in the right side, we have the summarized version. Okay, applying 5W1H strategy. Okay, in this case, this strategy focuses on the use of 6 questions. Okay, these questions are first, who is the story or text about? What did the author do? When did the action take place? Where did the story happen? What did the main character do what he or she did? How did the main character do what he or she did? Okay, this is a good way to summarize fable or our story applying 5W1H strategy. Okay, then we have another strategy to summarize information. Okay, this strategy is now like somebody wanted but seldom strategy. Okay, It is used to summarize stories. It is used during or after reading, and its objective is to summarize the action of a story by identifying key elements. Okay. Its features are first, summarize mainly historical stories or events. Second, helps students identify main ideas. And finally, used to summarize narrative or expository text. Okay, this is an example of how to apply somebody wanted but sudden strategy, okay? In the left side, we have the original source, okay? With a famous short story. Now, Little Red Riding Hood, okay? In the right side, we have the summarized version using this strategy. Now, somebody want but sudden strategy, okay? Uh, this strategy use um, 5 words, okay? Each word represents a key word or a key question related to the story's essential elements, okay? Okay, the word somebody means who is the story about? Next, the word wanted means what does the main character want? The word bad means identify a problem that the main character encountered. The word means how does the main character solve the problem? And the word then means tell how the story ends, okay? This is a way to summarize uh, um, a story or another version of a book using or applying this strategy. Okay, finally we have the strategy now first then finally strategy, okay? This strategy is used by students to summarize an article following a chronological order. They start summarizing the introduction, then the body, and finally the end of the story or article. Vales 2020. Okay, its features are first, summarize events in chronological order. The 3 words represent the beginning, the main action, and the conclusion of a story. And finally, through this, the students generate a summary in less time. Okay, and here is an example of how to apply first then finally strategy. In this case, in the left side, we have the original source with a famous short story. Now, Goldilocks and 3 bears. Okay, in the right side, we have the summarized version. Okay, about this short story. Okay, in this case, the 3 words represent the beginning, main action, and conclusion of a story, respectively. Okay? So, the word first means what happened first, include the main character and main action or event. The word then means what key details took place during the event or action. And the word finally means what were the results of the event action. Okay, this is a good way uh, to summarize a short story, applying first and final strategy. Okay, and here is the bibliography used to develop this course. And finally, thank you so much for listening and watching to this video.